For years, humans ignored the sounds of the woods.
Listen to that.
The silent warnings from the dark, towering figures. But now, sighted by people and captured on camera, they're appearing everywhere. So tag along for the most unbelievable Bigfoot encounters. A trail camera set up in a forest was triggered by what looked like a deer walking in front of it, but just seconds later, it captured an upright, dark, furry creature behind trees. It stood on two legs and had a heavy, muscular body, much larger than any animal known in the area. When the camera zoomed in, the face looked like Bigfoot. The creature looked as if it had been watching its prey. Now viewers believe the trail camera may have accidentally caught another proof of Bigfoot existence. Woodland Shadow. At the end of 2021, another Bigfoot sighting shocked people online. A father was filming his daughter walking through the woods. Everything seemed normal, until a tall, dark figure suddenly crossed behind her. Its massive size left no doubt about what it was. Bigfoot. The family got lucky that day, but it makes you wonder, what if this mysterious creature decided to follow someone else next? The woods aren't always as safe as they seem. Forest giants. In October 2025, a man walking through a small forest in Idaho spotted two upright figures moving between the trees, one tall, the other much smaller. He quickly recorded them on his phone. People who watched the footage noticed it matched past Bigfoot reports of a large adult seen with a smaller one. Many believe this could be a parent and its baby. Now, wildlife researchers are trying to track them, and if they succeed, it could be the biggest cryptid discovery ever. Creepy farm intruder. A strange video surfaced from a poultry farm showing something unusual caught on the owner's camera. A huge, dark figure was walking among the chickens, tall, muscular, and moving on two legs. It looked exactly like a Bigfoot. Normally, these creatures stick to remote mountains, but now it seemed to be hunting for food on a farm. Could this mean Bigfoot is being pushed closer to humans, leaving its forest home in search of an easier meal? Hill giant. A local spotted a huge, dark figure walking along the top of a hill. It was tall, with unusually long arms, and the witness quickly filmed it moving effortlessly across the open land before disappearing over the other side. The massive figure looked like a Sasquatch, almost like it was standing on the roof of the world. Surprisingly, it didn't seem scared, even in daylight. Authorities are now keeping a close watch, making sure nearby residents stay safe. Scary screams. This couple never expected the woods to haunt them. While walking, they heard chilling screams echoing from deep in the forest, sounds that didn't match any known animal. They recorded it and uploaded the video to figure out what it was. Soon, people worldwide, including police officers, reported similar cries. Some say Bigfoot uses these screams to warn others or remind us that the forest belongs to them. If true, it's terrifying. Snow Bigfoot. High above the snowy peaks, something walked that shouldn't exist. A paraglider captured the footage, showing a massive creature moving steadily across the snow, its towering build and long arms far beyond any human or known animal. Experts and enthusiasts say this is another proof that Bigfoot legends are real. This shows Bigfoot can survive in such extreme conditions, and they are not restricted to forests and woods anymore. All we need is to explore the hidden areas of this world. White giant.
What was that?
You won't believe what a witness spotted near Blakesley, Pennsylvania. While recording in the woods, they noticed a huge creature between the trees, around 6 to 7 feet tall, with fur that was almost white. When the camera light hit it, the figure ducked and ran. After experts reviewed the footage, it was confirmed to be a rare white Bigfoot. When the monster looks this real, the question of proof doesn't even matter anymore. Forest stalker. After several reports of Bigfoot sightings in Ohio, a YouTuber decided to explore the forest himself, and what he found was shocking. He captured the dark, furry beast on camera not once, not twice, but 3 different times. Yep, at first, it was seen moving quickly behind the trees before vanishing. Later that night, while wandering deeper into the woods, he noticed glowing eyes staring at him from the bushes. It was the same figure he spotted earlier. Suddenly, it disappeared for a moment, but appeared again at a distance. It was clear now. The stories were true. Bigfoot was indeed roaming the forests of Ohio. Ape-like giant. It was 2016 in the remote Steens Mountains of Oregon. A family was taking photos near Wild Horse Lake when something caught their eye on the far shore. Zooming in, they realized it wasn't a person. It was a huge, dark, hairy figure. The creature ran before they could react, leaving only a blurry glimpse. Now tell me, guys, could this be a Sasquatch, the legendary American wilderness giant? Its massive size and quick escape suggest it might be a smart, elusive species of ape. Forest giant. Imagine walking through quiet woods and spotting something science says doesn't exist. A hiker was filming when a massive black shape appeared. The camera caught a tall, hairy figure moving behind the bushes. Its stride wasn't like a bear or gorilla. It looked more like Bigfoot. People always said it was too shy to be seen. But maybe the forests are crowded, or maybe Bigfoot is finally stepping into the open. Keep your camera ready. You never know when a legend might pass by. Bigfoot family. Recently, footage leaked online showing 3 hairy humanoid creatures walking in a dense forest. They moved in a straight line calmly, as if they used that hidden path often. The footage quickly went viral, and viewers couldn't stop speculating. Many believe it captured a rare scene of a Bigfoot family, walking together, staying hidden, and giving us a peek into a world most of us will never see. Hidden Mother. A wildlife expert was watching a rocky, wooded area when he noticed something unusual. A large, dark, hairy figure sitting quietly near a tree. Even more surprising, it was holding a baby. He believed it was Bigfoot's mother. The video quickly became key evidence, suggesting Bigfoot might live in secret family groups, not alone. Maybe these creatures are smart enough to keep their families hidden. Call it luck or accident. But this footage gave us proof. Bigfoot fear.
So we're 4.6 from the truck, and that's the closest road. I'm coming down here, I'm beat, get my gear off, get ready to eat.
2 hunters were exploring the remote wilderness of Idaho, filming their trip, when something unusual caught their eyes. Between the trees, a tall, dark figure stood completely still, staring right at them. At first, they thought it was just an animal, or maybe another person. But the more they watched, the stranger it seemed. Covered in thick, dark fur and towering over the forest floor, it matched every description of Sasquatch. Fear hit them hard, and they ran as fast as they could.
Give me the camera.
Forest escape. An old video recently popped up online showing authorities capturing something strange in a forest. A tall, furry humanoid appeared on camera, and the moment it noticed them, it bolted, clearly trying to stay hidden. The officials were stunned. It didn't look like any known animal, not even a gorilla. Experts quickly called it a Sasquatch sighting, the legendary forest giant. This footage is another hint that these creatures could still be roaming deep in the woods. Forest spirit. While filming in a forest, a camper caught something truly unsettling on camera. At first, it looked like a woman, but her face was eerie, and her long, sharp nails weren't human. The video cut before showing her fully, leaving the scene mysterious. Locals later said it was Kuntilanak, a ghost from Indonesian folklore known for luring travelers before revealing her true, terrifying form. The camper got away, but not everyone would be so lucky. Always know what you're walking into. Prehistoric animal. A trail camera set up by a researcher captured something straight out of prehistory. A massive dark lizard walked slowly across the field. Its movements were like a crocodile, but much bigger and heavier than any lizard alive today. Experts say this could be a living relic from the age of dinosaurs. Somehow, it survived, hiding in the most remote corners of the world. Maybe climate changes are pushing these ancient giants into view, hinting that other prehistoric creatures might still roam Earth's wildest places. The Quincy Encounter.
It's been said that Bigfoot exhibits nocturnal behavior, perhaps to hunt or to avoid detection. But the cloak of darkness couldn't hide the creature in the stunning footage you're about to see, captured by two campers armed with a night vision camera.
Florida's famous for skunk ape and Bigfoot sightings, but in May 2012, one encounter turned heads. Army Ranger Stacy Brown and his son were camping in Torreya State Park, hoping to spot Bigfoot, when they heard something running nearby. Their thermal camera caught a large, black shape moving across a gap. Back at their truck, they reviewed the footage. It walked hunched over, not like any human or known animal. Experts say this could be undeniable proof of Bigfoot's existence. Demonic stare. This camper probably never thought one wrong turn would lead him into a nightmare. While he was searching way back to the trail in the forest, he noticed two glowing eyes staring at him from the dark. When he pointed his flashlight toward it, the figure seemed to be a demonic being. It stood still, moving its hand slowly, as if it was either warning him to leave or calling him closer. After a brief moment, the video ended abruptly, leaving the fate of the camper unknown. Woodland Protector. While hiking through the Appalachian Mountains, a hiker captured a towering, fur-covered figure standing in the distance. And it wasn't a bear, and it wasn't shaped like any animal found in the wild. The creature stood upright like a person, massive shoulders, long arms, and dark fur covering its entire body. Its eyes locked onto the hiker, watching quietly, almost as if it were guarding the forest. Many people talk about Sasquatch, but on that trail, the hiker felt like they had come face to face with the guardian of the wilderness. Forest mystery. This next viral clip has left viewers confused and uneasy. In the video, a man filmed a dark, hairy beast standing behind a tree. Even though it tried to hide, its massive size made it impossible to ignore. The video quality wasn't sharp enough to confirm exactly what the creature was, but those familiar with Bigfoot reports immediately pointed out how closely the figure matched none other than Bigfoot. Giant on Hilltop. A hiker on a hillside captured a strange humanoid figure on the peak of a remote hill. Its movements looked almost like push-ups, but nothing about it matched a normal human. The clip spread online fast, causing debates across cryptid forums. Some say it was a hiker with odd exercise habits, but locals whisper of a Slender Man, the mysterious, faceless figure from modern folklore, said to haunt forests and lure people into the woods. After watching this clip, maybe locals are right. Shadow monster. This moment made the wildlife photographer famous. While taking pictures in a forest, his camera caught a black, hairy figure hiding between the trees. What shocked him most was its face. It didn't look like an ape, but more like a scary human staring from the shadows. Experts later confirmed it as a rare Sasquatch sighting. Some say it could be a missing link halfway between man and ape. You decide what to believe. Rake sighting. A group of friends accidentally took a wrong turn and ended up on an abandoned road deep in the countryside. Out of nowhere, a gray humanoid figure appeared from the dark and charged straight toward their car. They panicked and sped away safely, leaving the creature behind. From its shape, it looked none other than the legendary Rake, or maybe even an alien hiding in that remote area. Official Bigfoot footage. Wildlife researchers shared a shocking video on their official page that quickly caught everyone's attention. One of their team members had captured footage of a giant, dark, and muscular creature roaming deep in the forest. The team claimed it was proof of the legendary Bigfoot, and this time, the claim came from officials themselves, which is hard for anyone to deny now. Territory beast. What started as a fun hike quickly turned into a terrifying moment the hiker won't forget. Between the trees, he spotted a large ape-like figure. Excited, he zoomed in, thinking it was just an animal, but the lens revealed a legend. Bigfoot itself. The creature locked eyes with the camera, like it was warning him he'd crossed into its territory. The hiker realized one thing: if you ever see it, don't hesitate, run. Red-eyed demon. A villager in a small town in Indonesia spotted what looked like an owl resting quietly on a high branch, but as he looked closer, it had red, glowing eyes and was hiding its face. He quickly realized it wasn't a bird at all. The reality changed for him. It was Genderuwo, the terrifying being from Javanese folklore known to disguise itself and fool people. The entire village is now living in panic, fearing that the sighting brings misfortune or a threat to them all. White legend.
He's standing above the bushes.
While studying wildlife in the woods, a researcher spotted something no one expected: a shocking white face peeking from behind the trees. Its pale skin and strange, blinking eyes made it stand out. At first, it didn't look like any normal Bigfoot, but the expert confirmed it was one: a white Bigfoot. Some say it even looks alien, like it might not be from this world. Whatever it is, meeting it face to face is something you definitely wouldn't want.
It looks like its eyes are like hologram.
Pale, hairless creature. Paranormal investigators entered an abandoned field, hoping to capture proof of the unknown, but what they recorded was far worse than they imagined. In the darkness ahead, a pale, hairless figure could be seen moving cautiously. Moments later, they heard fast footsteps nearby and ran toward the sound, but whatever it was had already disappeared. When they reviewed their footage later, the truth came out. They had caught the creature on camera, clear enough to prove that the legends about what lived there weren't just stories after all. Dogman sighting. The villagers had had enough of the strange disappearances near their forest, so one night they decided to investigate. Armed with flashlights and cameras, they entered the woods, and that's when they saw it. Among the tall grass stood a dark, hairy figure with glowing eyes. Its face looked like a dog, but its body was tall and humanoid. They realized it was likely a Dogman, the monster from old stories. That night they couldn't get rid of it, but they knew they'd return with a plan. Forest Watcher. A hiker was walking through a forest in Canada when he saw something strange. Hidden behind some branches was a hairy face with dark eyes. It was not moving at all, just staying still, trying not to be seen. This was all like the face of a Sasquatch, a giant ape-like creature that is very good at hiding. It was so still, it almost looked like part of the forest itself. The hiker quietly backed away, leaving the beast mystery behind. Ghostly Guardians. After repeated reports of strange activity, local authorities set up a trail camera in a quiet village. What it caught was chilling: a shadowy figure moving through the area, followed by a plant bending as if pushed by something unseen. Then another dark figure appeared from nowhere. These didn't look like ordinary animals. Locals say they might be spirits guarding the abandoned part of the village, moving with purpose, almost like a warning to anyone who dares enter. Beast among humans. People in a quiet rural area were shocked after a man captured footage of a dark, hairy beast walking calmly on all fours. It didn't look scared or lost. It moved as if it belonged there. The sight looked exactly like the Bigfoot evidence seen in past cases. Only this time, it seemed closer to human places than ever before. Maybe these creatures have finally stepped out of the wild and started walking among us. Dark invaders. In Pakistan, police were called to a farmer's field after reports of someone destroying his crops every day. When they arrived, they were stunned to spot two dark, furry beasts sitting on the ground. Their thick fur covered their entire bodies, and their sharp claws were clearly visible. They did not seem to be any creatures, but more like demons. It looked like these strange beings had taken control of the fields, keeping the farmer from working there. Peking giant. In the misty forests of South Carolina, a hiker spotted a figure hiding behind a tree. At first, he thought it was another person watching him, but when he zoomed in, he realized it wasn't human. A tall, dark shape stood still, possibly Bigfoot. The creature seemed curious, but cautious, quietly observing from a distance. The hiker went there to explore the forest, but that moment proved something else. The forest was exploring him. Spirit moose. A tourist exploring a quiet forest area in Canada spotted something amazing near the water. A huge moose, completely white from head to antlers. They quickly filmed it as it walked through the green grass. White moose are extremely rare. Experts say only a few have ever been seen. In some northern regions, people call it a spirit moose, believing it's a guardian of the forest. Seeing one is said to bring good luck or a special moment in nature. 9-tailed glowing fox. A camper in the forest noticed a strange glow nearby and stepped closer to see what it was. Before him floated bright lights shaped like flower petals, dancing in the air, jumping, spinning, and swirling slowly. For a moment, he froze, wondering if it was the mythical 9-tailed glowing fox from legends. Then, as suddenly as they appeared, the lights vanished into the trees, leaving him to wonder if it was paranormal or some hidden, otherworldly presence. Fiery witches. In a quiet, abandoned part of the village, a man was filming a hill when he noticed something strange. 3 dark figures in black stood silently in a circle. Suddenly, sparks flew from their hands, forming bright, glowing balls that floated into the sky. Before he could react, the figures vanished without a trace. Locals say it matches old Mexican stories about witches turning into fire at night, showing that some old legends might really be true. 2-headed creature.
У него 2 головы, что ли?
Жесть!
Вот это да.
Late one snowy night, a driver was filming his road trip near the woods when something strange appeared in his headlights. A deer-like animal stood in the middle of the road, but its head was impossible. One side looked like a deer, the other like an ostrich with ears. No creature should look like that. Some say it could be a skinwalker caught mid-transformation, or maybe a lab experiment gone wrong. Either way, it didn't belong there.
Что это? У него 2 головы?
Mountain demon. Tourists were filming a quiet mountain view when something chilling appeared. On the cliff's edge, a dark figure stood, small horns on its head, and glowing white eyes staring straight at them. They didn't stick around, but the footage went viral. Locals say it's Cher Chapal, a mountain demon from old stories, guarding its land and bringing misfortune to those who wander there at night. Some mountains aren't just rocks. They have secrets you don't want to meet. Red-eyed Mothman. While filming late at night in the woods, a man spotted what looked like an owl perched on a tree branch. At first, it seemed normal, but when he zoomed in, he noticed small, glowing red eyes and massive wings. That's when he realized this was no ordinary owl. Terrified, he didn't stay to investigate further and ran immediately. It could be a cryptid monster, the legendary Mothman. After this incident, the man will never look at a dark tree the same way again. Slender horror. When you see something that's too tall, too thin, you know you're not looking at anything ordinary. A house security camera in Finland captured this late at night. Out of nowhere, a massive skeleton-like figure appeared in the front yard. Its long legs carried it quickly up the slope, making the towering body look even more unnatural. It appeared to be a Slender Man, a modern folklore creature with no face and terrifyingly tall. The video went viral in the neighborhood. Some say Slender Man watches people from afar, while others wonder if it was heading somewhere with a darker purpose. Either way, seeing something like that in your yard is enough to make anyone freeze. Giant orangutan. What if the jungle's one of the smallest animal turned out to be the size of a house? A villager filming from the edge of the dense forest spotted a huge orangutan. Its massive body towered over nearby huts, far bigger than any ape known today. Experts confirmed the video shows a giant, possibly ancient species that remained hidden for centuries. Its approach to the village might be because the jungle is shrinking, pushing it closer to humans. Living on the edge of the wild, the villagers now face a giant they never expected. Fox-horse hybrid. A local in a small town spotted a strange animal walking out of the nearby woods. What made it go viral instantly was its shocking body, the large, strong frame of a horse, but the head and face of a fox. How it moved was steady and strange, not matching any known species. People quickly labeled it an unidentified animal, an impossible hybrid that doesn't fit any species we know. Some wonder if it's a secret experiment mixing fox and horse DNA, or maybe a lost species surviving in the woods. Either way, the video shows that the world holds far stranger animals than we ever imagined. Vanishing shadow.
What is this?
You never really know who or what is watching when you're near the woods. This is exactly what happened with this man. He was filming near the trees when he noticed a person staring at him. It looked human, but it was completely black, as if a shadow hiding in the bushes. The figure just stared, then suddenly disappeared within seconds, leaving no trace of how it vanished so fast. The man came close to check, but no one was there. Locals argue about what it could be. Some think it's a hidden tribe that can move through the trees in seconds. Others say it's a dark spirit with magical powers. What is your take on it? Decide it for yourself. Pale stranger. A cyclist going through the woods noticed a man walking toward him. What caught his attention immediately was how pale the man looked, almost like his skin was completely white. Something about the way he moved didn't feel right, and the cyclist didn't stick around to find out. The video ends abruptly as he speeds away. It appeared that the man might have been possessed by a demon. This encounter proves that being alert in the woods, you never know who you can come across, other than nature. Brush predator. A wildlife camera near a remote farm captured something straight out of legend, but not Bigfoot this time. A gray, hunched creature with huge ears crept through the brush, moving low and silent like a predator. Experts identified it as a chupacabra, the infamous goat sucker known for attacking livestock. Its presence suggests it might be living in the area, putting local farmers at real risk. Legends aren't just stories anymore. They're walking around right here. Roadwalker. The driver's dashcam didn't just capture darkness on the road this time. A tall, pale figure suddenly ran across the road. For just a terrifying second, its true shape was clear, unnatural, and inhuman. Its appearance resembles that of a skinwalker. Perhaps it was caught mid-transformation, trying to hide as a person, but failing. This time it was not lucky enough to hide his reality from us. Hidden Sasquatch? A National Geographic team thought they were close to a big wildlife discovery, but they were wrong. While filming, they spotted a dark, hairy figure. What made it scary was how it acted. The creature kept peeking from behind a tree, watching the team. The moment of recognition was immediate. It was a folklore creature, Sasquatch. The way it hides and is observed proves it isn't just an animal. It's intelligent and knows how to stay unseen. And now, let us move on towards our subscribers' pick of the day. A helicopter flying over a dense forest captured footage that stunned everyone. There, moving through the trees, was a massive figure, clearly Bigfoot. But that wasn't all. It appeared to be holding a person, carrying them through the woods. The clip was short, but shocking, showing the creature moving with surprising speed and strength. Experts and enthusiasts are debating what it could mean. Was this some strange act of curiosity by the legendary creature? For years, people have doubted Bigfoot sightings, but this video makes it hard to ignore. Could this be proof that Bigfoot isn't just hiding in the forests, but also interacting with humans in ways we never imagined?